eccentric comedian Andy Kaufman died of lung cancer at the age of 35. But there are those who refuse to believe he is dead, as he had spent years saying he was going to fake his own death. Now, respected forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Hunter is looking into the case.
For decades, rumors have circulated that Andy Kaufman's death was actually an elaborate hoax. Not only was his death from lung cancer highly improbable for a young non-smoker, supposed evidence also emerged which, for some, added credence to the story.
Evidence such as this recording between Andy and his writing partner Bob Zamuda.
When I'm more famous, we could fake it.
Yeah.
We could do stuff like that.
Well, of course.
Yeah?
We have a gravestone and the whole thing. And then you come back again. The people say, that's him. That's him. And then when you really die,
Yeah.
nobody will believe it. You'll be immortal.
That's great.
But for believers in the hoax, the most compelling piece of evidence is that Andy told many of his friends that he was going to do it.
Andy did talk extensively about faking his death.
Andy's brother Michael also believed Andy had staged his own death. And in 2013, he publicly read a letter he had been handed by a stranger 14 years earlier, allegedly from Andy.
There was too much pressure to be Andy Kaufman. I just wanted to be Andy. I think that's why I got sick. I had to change completely and quickly.
And now, one of Andy's closest friends can finally settle any rumors of his fake death.
So Linda, knowingly or unknowingly or not knowing or knowing, who knows, which is pretty ridiculous, takes Arby to have the x-ray done. You know, x-ray people know it's Nathan McCoy. So they take an x-ray of Arby, put it in the Nathan McCoy file, and send it back to Dr. Rubin. So now Andy, not Arby, Andy and Linda go back to Dr. Rubin, and Dr. Rubin says, oops, guess what? You, Andy Kaufman / Nathan McCoy, have lung cancer. Right there.
And as you are about to find out, Linda will have a lot of incentive to never tell. I was about to try and make Linda a criminal. But as with most complex and elaborate plans that rely on humans, mine began to unravel. Here's what was supposed to happen. As Fletcher's death grew closer, I revealed more of my plan to Linda. Linda, it's time I let you know more of what I am doing.
No problem.
As you know, the end is near. For VIP celebrity Nathan McCoy, I need you to continue taking him for treatments.
No problem.
He literally has no one. I need you to be with him at the end.
No problem.
Now, here is where it gets complicated. You have to trust me on this.
No problem.
We need to get married. In a quiet, private ceremony. You need to be Mrs. Andy Kaufman.
No problem.
Then, when Nathan McCoy dies, you need to tell the attending nurse that the VIP Nathan McCoy was the alias for your celebrity husband, Andy Kaufman.
Now, we have a problem.
They will not doubt the word of a grieving widow.
Problem.
When he dies, Nathan McCoy will have my identification in his personal belongings.
Problem.
You can let them know that my doctor, Stephen Rubin, created my alias, and that he will verify what you are saying.
Still a problem.
As my wife, you can fill out my death certificate. No other family needs to be involved.
Big problem.
Then, before the story of my death gets out, you will have your husband, the celebrity Andy Kaufman, cremated.
We have an enormous, gigantic, mother effing problem.
But,
Listen to me, Andy. This is not going to happen.
but,
I will do almost anything for you, Andy.
but,
I will take Nathan to the hospital.
but,
I will hold his hand when he dies.
but,
I will even go to my grave saying, I assumed you were Nathan McCoy, which you and I both know is ridiculous.
but,
But I am not going to knowingly commit a crime by filling out and signing a fraudulent death certificate.
but,
And there is no way in hell that I am going to order the cremation of a complete stranger
but,
and then tell your parents, oops, your son died, and I burned him. Here are his ashes. Absolutely not.
but,
Absolutely not.
but.
Absolutely not.
As you can see, this is where my plan began to unravel. Just a bit. I was going to have to bring in a fourth person. But who? And stay tuned. It doesn't stop at 4 people knowing my plan. Soon, all hell breaks loose. And I almost wind up in a mental institution. Don't worry. Remember, I am a genius.
I was there in the room. I've never talked about that. I didn't know, and I still don't know if Andy would like that or not, but it's been 35 years or so, and it's something disgusting about them saying he's alive. However, Andy would like it, so I was trying to do what Andy would like. Until now. Don't be mad. He's always mad at me anyway.